Hi and good day to everyone. Today I have with me two beautiful women of our very own community who raise their voice for the women warriors on the CKD journey. So it is indeed a pleasure to have with us Sridevi and Pragati, who's going to be sharing a small synopsis of what their journey looked like and looks like and how they fought it independently, putting their warrior front right in front of them. So let's start off with Sridevi. Hi, Sridevi.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. So, Sridevi, if I'm going to ask you to give me in few lines just the synopsis of your journey in terms of when you started it, your transplant, and how you're feeling today.
Okay, okay. Actually, it was diagnosed when I was around 11 years old. Then it was actually SLE, systematic lupus nephritis. And after medications of maybe 2 to 3 years, realized that I need to go for a kidney transplant. Was on dialysis for maybe around 6 months, 8 to 10 months. And in 2003 is when I got my first transplant done. Sorry, 1993 is when I had my first transplant, and my brother was my donor. And that kidney transplant lasted for around 14 years. And in this 14 years, I finished my graduation, got married, got divorced, found a job, and I'm living right now. I'm still, working from past 17 years. I've been working. The kidney lasted for around 14 years. In 2007, again, I had a rejection, went on dialysis for around 8 months, and then December 25th of 2008. Yeah, 2008 is when I got a call. It was more like a Santa Claus call, saying that there's a cadaver for you. Would you want to come and go for a transplant? I was like, sure, I'm there. And luckily, like I said, it was a Christmas gift, and I had my transplant on 26th of December. That lasted for around 8 years. And during this whole scenario, I was still working. During my dialysis sessions, I used to go to work, and do my night dialysis. And then because I had my son out there, I had to take care of him also. So it will be a rush kind of thing. But I had to work because I had to financially stabilize myself and take care of my son. So it'll be like night dialysis and coming back in the morning and ensuring that I get my sleep. But I used to have severe headache and nausea and vomiting and all that. But because that in the starting of my work, I had to be very careful. I couldn't take leaves and such. So my son was just, he was around 8 years old. He was going to just school and that starting school and all that. And he would want me to pack his lunch and all that stuff, and I had to finish all that and try to get some sleep before going for my shift again, starting my shift for work. And then as to travel, I work for Infosys. I mean, that's the most amazing company that is for me right now, because it helps me financially and I've got good support from them, and insurance is covered. Like, it really helps me in a lot of ways. But yeah, a lot of hard work is put in across. You have commuting problems. I used to initially have commuting from buses and all, going for dialysis, coming back. But I live my life. It's not that I stopped living my life. I've gone for trips during dialysis. I've come back from trips straight to the hospital. But it's an amazing journey. It lasted for 8 years again. The second transplant lasted for 8 years. And 2017, again, my kidney got rejected, and I'm on dialysis from past 3 years. Completed my third year on October of dialysis, 3 years of dialysis. I'm still working, but now working from home. I was a training manager initially. Now because I can't do trainings and all, I've moved to hiring and management, and I used to go for hiring and all. But now I'm basically all of us all across the world are working from home. So actually working from home right now. But I love life. I adore my father. He was my hero. So he's always told, live life to the fullest. Don't look at what is negative in life. Just be happy. Just whatever comes to life, take it as it goes. You'll be happy. Don't crib and cry. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just living my life to the fullest.
Sridevi, one inspirational, not advice, but one inspiration tip that you would want to give a lot of single women facing CKD, having children, balancing their work life, their role as a parent, and the CKD journey, juggling between the three different strong
Yeah,
roles is a lot.
yeah.
So, one tip for them, please.
One thing I've always thought about is believe in yourself, you know, and just be happy. It's more of it. Just be positive, because I know a single woman is always difficult for us. Taking care of a child, their emotional needs, not all our emotional, their emotional needs also. It's very important for us. So it gets very difficult. We tend to get very stressed out. Just be positive. First thing is tap yourself, say you're doing a good job. It really helps a lot. I do it. I'm like every day, tap. Today is my good day. Tap. It finished. The whole day finished. Nothing. Just tell yourself that you're doing your best job. Don't look at anything else. You've got a wonderful child out there. Even though you're a single mother, you've got a beautiful child out there. Just take a child. Just look at the child and say you're doing a good job. That's it. That will really help you a lot.
So much, Sridevi. So that was Sridevi, who's been on the CKD journey since she was 11. She's 44 years old and looks as beautiful as she could ever look. Blessed with a child who's 20 years and perfectly juggle between the roles of a CKD warrior, her employment life, and of course, her journey as a woman. Thank you so much, Sridevi, for sharing that beautiful story with us.
Welcome.
We now move on to our next guest. We have with us Pragati, and to give you a synopsis on Pragati's journey, which is going to take us through, Pragati has been battling the journey of CKD, but still having a smile on her face. But it's going to be really interesting to know how she manages to put all these things together. So, in a few words, I'm going to request you, Pragati, to take us through when the journey started, some important events that happened in your life, and where do we stand today?
Hi. Like my journey started like in 2012. Like I got my vasculitis, and that continued for few months. And in 2014, like on 5th January, I got my seizure. And in a span of say 8 months, my original kidneys, I got that kidney failure. And on like 5th of 20th February 2015, I started my dialysis. And then I continued dialysis for a few months. And then in on on April 2016, I got my transplant. My mother gave me kidney, but unfortunately, like the donor kidney, like it got into rejection. And I got like I had somewhere around 5 biopsies, and I had somewhere around 7 plasmapheresis. But my grafted kidney was not saved due to the immunosuppression drugs were not suited to me. And then eventually on Jan 2017, I started my dialysis again. And then it happened that like on April 2018, I my fistula got stopped. So I had one like I need to go for a surgery, fistula plasty for that. And then my fistula again restarted. Then what happened that uh, like like in this year 2020, on February, my fistula got stopped. So I like my perm cath was instituted on the right side of my chest. But that got infected in a 1.5 months time. Then so again that got removed. Like I was admitted for 25 days for that. And then due to infection, and during that infection time, I got even that like on cardiac arrest. I got cardiac arrest on 29th of April this 2020. So then I was in ICU, and they just revived me. I was there in ICU for 2 days, and then after then I was switched over to the ward. And then like in 25 days I got discharged. So in that duration only, my perm cath was was placed on the left hand side. In the meantime, in the July, I made one fistula. Like my veins are very thin. So they made one BCF, that bracho fistula, that the one vein from the inner side of the arm was taken to the upper side, and one fistula is made. But then that fistula is not operational because they say your veins are very thin. And like right now I'm on job and I'm getting the medical support from my company. I'm working for UTI ITSL. I'm so this is about me.
Thank you, Pragati, for sharing that beautiful story with us. And it's just amazing how, as a woman, single-handedly handling her life and every barrier that comes to her so confidently and so beautifully with that smile on your face. We all know that is not easy to put that brave smile up there. And well, to our lovely community out there, these are
Thing I would like to One more thing I would like to tell you, that I am writing blog also. My blog is pragatikidneydialysis.quora.com, and whatever the my I just note down all my personal experiences, whatever the issues the Kidney Warriors members are facing, I respond to that. And like I have a small blog where I try to collect all the information, whatever the problems that I'm facing, and whatever the content that I'm having, I try to post it on that blog. So I think I that way I'm able to help other members also.
well, that adds another feather to your cap, taking your own journey as an inspiration and creating an awareness to the community. And I think you should also blog more about women, people on CKD. I think it's just going to be a huge inspiration because I'm so inspired as a caregiver just listening to your story. And well, like I said, to our beloved community, these are two beautiful women on the journey of CKD, battling with a completely brave on a brave front and doing a phenomenal job out there. So thank you very much, ladies, for joining us on this special event. It's indeed a pleasure to share this stage with you. Thank you.
Thank you.